Hello guys, I am currently on Act 1, 2, 3, 4, Act 4 of the Fontain Archon quest. I've done a little bit so far, but I thought I would record it. It's a Saturday, so I can play like a couple of hours in a row. Very excited about that. So what were we doing? Oh, we had Fremine. He's doing some exploring and diving for us to look where Charles went, because Charles went somewhere in these pipes or something like that. We're in the what is it called? The Meripede. The jail, prison. Which is interesting because I get to teleport in and out as I please, so it doesn't feel like that bad. It's been cool. And with Yalan, we can sprint. Okay. Linny.
Hmm? Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
Nope.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person.
Makes a lot of sense.
Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
That's nice.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties.
Yeah, he's aligned with the Fatui, right?
You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future too.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
I get it now.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
I love having Yalan with her sprinting. So good. It's worth its weight in gold.
Lynette should be here right now.
Something gonna happen.
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
What a great attitude, Paimon.
Okay.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced Nursing, How to Raise the Spirit of Your Patients, A Quick Guide to the Psychology of Emotions, and The Meaning of Laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijun would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
Goldilocks.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Why? Oh no, that's not a good sign. Is she onto us? Why did they look so worried?
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Linny leans down.
The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
One look on Linny's face, he's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic, he probably said that subconsciously more for himself than anything else. Wow, he's worried. Are they onto us?
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
Oh, did she leave a
A
message?
slip of paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
Is that Sijun?
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Wow, he's really panicked.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Oh my god. Risley.
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he only go after Lynette? Why didn't he go after you as well?
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic, just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear. Huh?
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Risley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm down. That's how we do it.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Risley.
Damn.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go.
Again?
I'll find a way to get them back.
What do you mean again? Can't remember what happened to her last. Oh, something happened to her in the past, wasn't it?
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Now that I think about it, remember that something dark happened, wasn't it? Siege Wing. What's she thinking?
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
That's us.
Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Oh, they're onto us from the start.
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Oh. Oh my god, she was knew that the whole time. Actually, you know when she was doing the physical examination on us, I felt like she knew what was going on.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! Wait!
Oh, should we chase up
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Oh, Yolan's the best person for this, Joe. Whoa.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast?
Yeah, he's faster than Yolan.
Leslie's office.
Why is he so fast? How could he be faster than Yolan? Impossible. I really love these yellow lines. This path, it's so good. Let's see what happens. Hold on a second, my friend just messaged me. Oh.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Just one moment.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
Wow.
What did you do to my sister?
I remember that from the trailer.
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Oh, he's so funny.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Wow. When we first met him, he was like in this nice mode, but now he's not.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
Oh.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
Okay.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are Lynette and Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he'd definitely try to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you,
This is
of
so
course.
interesting.
My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine.
Damn.
You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever.
Wow.
You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
I'll let you know.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linny!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
This seems pretty reasonable to me.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
Damn, he's in a pickle, isn't he? I can see why he didn't want to do it.
5.
Damn, countdown.
Wait,
2. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Please wait. Can't we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Please spare Fremenet and Lynette. I want to save Fremenet and Lynette too.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found? I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Wow, really?
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
I can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during the lunch hour on the 3rd day, you'll find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal, which is true. It's a good thing that we've already run through a thorough investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Oh no. If you break the hidden rules of the production zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat. Who will see it if you keep working continuously?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time? The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons will spend them on Fonta. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
Is that her? Is it her that's observing people?
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melazines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appears rather strange and alien to humans. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
This one, right? Siegewin.
The Fonta promoter has been
No, not that
struggling
one.
because he doesn't recognize. We often see Miss Siegewin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone.
How do I select this one? Select clue. Under what circumstances does a strange meat appear?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, we often see Miss Siegewin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general
Didn't I
state
use
of
that
the
already?
person's health. Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial.
Why does the strange meat appear the way it does? Maybe this one again. Oh, I think I did it wrong.
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an.
Under what circumstances?
According to Collins, the Pancration.
Hypothesis incorrect. The bottom two are incorrect. Oh, it's at least it's being narrowed down. Under what circumstances does a strange meat
I've been
appear?
told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Siegewin be doing during that time?
Yeah, maybe it's Siegewin putting the strange meat in there. What does the strange meat appear the way it does?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. According to Collins, the
one?
Pancration tournament.
So the last one's incorrect. Why does the strange meat appear the way
The
it does?
Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans.
Because Melazines don't really see the food as we do. Cool.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Siegewin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Siegewin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
And she makes some weird
Siegewin
meat.
has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. Unfortunately, Melazines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Siegewin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in
It's
the
like a
Pancration
test.
ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
The hidden rules of the pancreation ring. I remember if someone tries to support both boxes at the same time, they'll receive a package the next morning, which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. We've also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I've found and come up with the correct answer. What happens if you violate the pancreation ring's hidden rule? If you violate the hidden rules of the pancreation ring, you will receive a bag containing a strange blood-colored fluid.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during... Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons will spend them on Fonta. The research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
Who sent the package containing the strange blood-colored fluid?
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial.
Maybe that one? Why does the strange blood-colored fluid look the way it does? This one is a trial.
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial.
Who sent the package?
According to Collins,
Why do only those who buy tickets to support both fighters receive the package?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't...
I'll just pick that one, I don't know. Oh my god, I got them all right. Crazy.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product.
Oh my god, is that all it is?
A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
Oh, so dumb people.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
We haven't collected enough to answer that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question.
What's he
The thought
doing?
of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
He's going crazy.
You'll pay for this!
Why would you do that?
Ah!
What? What?
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siege Ween. That was a fantastic shot.
Oh, she shot him.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Siegeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Siege Wayne. You.
Are you his accomplice in all this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close to Neuvillette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him? Ooh.
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Siege Ween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. But let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Whoa.
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
Who?
I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siege Ween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You. What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Who is it? This is so cool. Like, I have no idea who's going to be coming through there. The door suddenly slams open. A familiar figure.
Some space, please.
Clorinde. I love Clorinde. She's my favorite of the Fontain characters. I'll definitely be pulling for her.
Ah, Miss Clorinde.
Clorinde.
My door.
Does that mean Farina's coming?
Fremine.
She rescued Fremine?
Fremine.
Oh, so Risley was actually rescuing him. He was just playing with them.
What's going on? What is Clorinde doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms. It can't be.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed
Oh
primordial
no,
seawater.
that's dangerous.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorinde while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siege Ween may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
Child?
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea.
He really wants
Want me to
his
get you
tea.
a cup too, since I've already made it?
He really wants his tea.
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
She in the water, of course. She went to go get Fremine. Wow. Try to understand the situation. Oh my god. Lenny's expression looks disgusted. He seems like he'd rather not have Sigewinne touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her, since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. Sigewinne's scanning Fremine carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and
Wow,
tea for
so
her.
it's okay. Linny has finally begun to stop tensing the muscles on his face. It seems that he trusts what Sigewinne just said. Wow, what a turn of events. That's crazy.
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Oh, she's back.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Linny and Lynette immediately come to Fremine.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Clarande saved Fremine from the sea? Just what happened there? Oh my god, what a twist! Crazy. That's so cool. As I'm starting to get a little sleepy all of a sudden, I feel like I want to take a nap. Oh. Hold on a second. Time to get some answers. I love these lines. I don't know my way around
Take it
this
easy.
place at all. He's awake.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine. And you are no longer in any danger.
Nice, good work, Siegeween.
How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Oh,
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
what happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
It's like watching a movie. Cutscene?
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be?
Oh, we get to play as him. I assume he's got wings. So what does he use? It's cool.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
This one? Oh, is it a puzzle? It's a puzzle. Seems familiar. Seems like something I've done in Inazuma or something, or Samara maybe. I feel like I did it for another. I think it was Inazuma. Oh no, it was in Samara. It was in the dream world, I think it was. When we were doing Nahida's thing, I think. Oh no, I'm really sleepy now. I don't know what to do. I have to get across there. Somehow. Okay, that seems good. Is that good? Okay, I think that was good. Daughter resurrection activated. Oh crap! Oh my god! We're escaping the Fortress of Meripede. Okay.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
He didn't have his suit, did he? Oh, that's why he swallowed the water. so cool.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction. There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
Oh.
The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the?
Oh no, it's the primordial seawater. A child should be fine because he's not from Fontain, right?
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
Man, he could have died if Cloran did save him.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Oh, gotta go back. Music is suitably intense, creepy.
I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater.
Damn.
I have to push on.
Damn. She's coming. Just in time as well. So basically, Risley saved him. Risley and Cloran saved him.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it, I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Liddy?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Wow, he's a good brother.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
She understands her brother.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a bit. Whoa. Hey! Good timing! Stop just in time for the quest to finish. That was really perfect because I'm gonna take a little nap. And I'm gonna continue today, I think, because I really would love to finish Act 4 and also Act 5 as well. I'd really like to know what happened with Farina. I'm really curious. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.